Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and this is part 5 of our DrAce Academy Yamaha R7 Cup, and we are in Suzuka. So, not done Suzuka in a while. In Ride 5, Suzuka would just never stop getting picked, or would be a lot in career mode, so I kind of got bored of the circuit. But you know what? After doing Andalusia and Road Atlanta in this championship so far, I'm actually really looking forward to tackling Suzuka. I think with the Yamaha R7 the racing should probably be quite competitive, so I'm hoping for the best. But one thing I will say is I have skipped the first couple of laps I've done here in Suzuka so far because there wasn't really much to see. I'm just trying to get the best lap I can possibly do. So we're on the latter stage here. I don't think we'll get more than one lap in because of the way the lobbies work in Ride 5, so my only goal right now is just to try and improve on the 2 minute 16.9 that we have now. That's currently 1.3 seconds behind the absolute pole king, the super pole man himself, Gilzo, who is still in this top spot after about, what, 7 minutes of play here in Suzuka. I don't think that will be beaten, but I'm hoping to qualify back on the front row. We're down to 4th as it stands, so I'm hoping we can get up to 3rd. Now, of course, just to get it out of the way with, if you want to be part of these sort of races and upcoming championships, then definitely get yourself over to the DrAce Discord server, and in there you can register your interest, because we're actually discussing the next opportunity for the next championship or possible cup that we've got going on. So yeah, if you want to be part of these and you enjoy Ride 5 and you're playing on PC, definitely get in touch, because it's the best place to be to organise Ride 5 online championships. But I'm not too concerned about the qualifying in this one because, oh wow, we almost lost the front there going into the spoon curve. We have not qualified particularly well in quite a lot of these races yet. We do find ourselves at the front fighting with some of the best riders within Ride 5 every single occasion, so I'm not going to be too concerned here. I'm going to get this lap in and then we're going to jump into the race, because I want to race, you guys want to watch the races, and we're up by 6/10. Surely this should be a good enough lap to get us back onto the front row. I think Gravestone is occupying position number 3 and I want that spot. So late as I dare, onto the brakes into the Casio triangle, back into the left hand side, and this will conclude our session because we will not get enough time to finish the next lap with the way Ride 5 lobbies work. And across the line, oh, up to 2nd. Let's see if we can hold on to the position. So I very nearly improved, but I tell you, someone who did, Sergio23, has ended the pole streak of Gilzo. He sets a 2 minute 15.277 on the final lap to take over at the front and to take pole position. And ourselves, we managed to qualify in the front row in 3rd. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 5 of the DrAce Academy Yamaha R7 Cup. We're in Suzuka, we're in Japan, and we're in 3rd place to start this race. Sergio in pole, he gets a good launch, and there is Gilzo to the left of us, who's now weaving across to the right as Gravestone on the left there has a bit of twitching with the Andrea Iannone helmet, but now into the right-hand side. Can we sneak up with the inside of Gilzo? Looks like we'll lose the front here almost, but we're up into 2nd place. Good start for us as Sergio23 has had the dream launch. He got the whole shot as Gilzo! Big contact coming into the snake corner there. The Irishman has no love for his favourite content creator, pushing him wide with absolute no regard for human life. Wow, that was a hard move, but I think with the moves I've given him to Cadwell Park and probably a few other skirmishes we both got off the circuit there, was goodness me, cones everywhere in the middle of this Japanese circuit. I think Gilzo owed me that contact, and he is fighting for the championship, of course. He's vying for that victory. And of course, the only man who's really standing in his way is the Belgian ace leading this Grand Prix. Of course, the man who is the organiser and livery designer for this cup. He's done a fantastic job, and what a way for him to celebrate with B with the victory as well. But so far so good. We're up into 3rd place. I'm happy with the position we're in. And of course, with a track like this that has a lot of long corners, we can take advantage. And I tell you, I want to take advantage to try and get past on Gilzo here, because I want to be involved as much as this one. I know it's not my championship to fight for, but oh, bit of contact there as I'm off the circuit ever so slightly, just trying to regain the position. Went wide there, and I got a bit of... What? Oh no, what? Gilzo went down! And I got half a second penalty for what? I went wide a little bit. I certainly gained no advantage, but Gilzo, I don't know what happened to him. Looked like just lost the front there. One of those weird, strange crashes you do get in Ride 5 and also with the Yamaha R7. Had one of those myself back in Road Atlanta, and then of course again in the Blue Wave circuit as I've gone really wide there trying to regain the position, and I've now been given a second penalty. Wow, that is tremendously harsh here in Suzuka. What? A whole 1.5 seconds penalty. That's going to put me down to 3rd or 4th as it stands right now. That sucks. I really didn't think I got that much of an advantage there, but okay, rules are rules, so not great for us. But Gilzo, after that disaster into, what was it, turn 12? He's down there in 5th place as the front end begins to wash out again going into the first corner here in Suzuka. Very strange feeling with the Yamaha R7. The gap to Sergio 23 ahead of us is 0.6 of a second, but I do feel strong going into the snake. We're able to close in, and honestly, my only goal here is just to stay with Sergio. He's by far the fastest here in Suzuka, so I might as well just stay with him, and if the opportunity presents itself, I'll go for the lunge. But to be honest with you, I want to stay with him enough to pull a 1.5 second gap on Mad Max as Sergio absolutely whacks that cone out of the way. How the hell are those cones on the floor like that? It's just ridiculous. But into the Degner curve, a corner which was absolutely dreadful in Ride 4. It has been fixed, and you can really tackle that with much more speed. But yeah, a very concerning corner, and it still makes me tense up when I go into turn 8. But we have closed in now by the hairpin in turn 11. So approaching Sergio 23, we're improving the lap time. As we just lost Liam temporarily in the session. Don't know what's happened to the man who doesn't live that far away from me back here in England. So into the right hand side for the 200R. This is turn 14. Apologies, it was turn 15 where Gilzo went down. Not sure why, but I'm really nervous about going into that corner now too aggressively. I don't want to make a mistake. But now into the left hand side. I need to get into Sergio 23's slipstream. We see the Belgian ace just ahead of me. He's going to weave over to the left hand side there, not allowing the doctor to follow him. The man with the 9,500 subscribers, who could soon have more if you would help me out. If you definitely hit that like button if you're enjoying the content so far, would help out the channel. And of course hit the subscribe button if you want to be advised and recommended more videos just like this. But now into the right hander for the Casio triangle. Sergio went wide and I basically followed him in there. Not my usual line, not my usual style. But as you can see, it's much quicker upon the exit, really nailing these corners. But now in the slipstream, this is what's going to keep me honest. This is what's going to keep me in the fight. And Mad Max 23, so far, the only man without a penalty. So good job to the Brazilian ace. And now into the right-hand side. I'm going to go for a nice wider line here. And then pull it back in tighter to hopefully get really close to the rear of the Belgian ace. We're right there with him. But I'll be honest, I don't know where I can go for a lunge. I just don't see a corner that I'm stronger than him. Got a few laps to figure this one out, but I'm clutching at straws here. I really don't know where I could go for the lunge. Maybe into the Degner curve. We do get close. I do like the corner not long after that as well for the hairpin, but I'm not close enough here. This is the Dunlop curve, and of course the right-hander here with the change of direction. This one here, this is turn 8. This is the Degner curve. We do close in somewhat, but not enough. Sergio's still on a level of his own right now. Into the slipstream. This is the hairpin that I wanted to go for the lunge, and I'm not going to be able to make it here either. Solid riding here from the Belgian ace. We are closing in quite a lot, but it's not enough to present itself for an opportunity. He's not opening the door, but then again, I'm not close enough to even open it, or to even get close enough to even try and pick the lock. He's just defending well. So now to the right for the 200R. The gap of the penalty for us is still 1.5 seconds. So even if we do get past Sergio and we exchange, we're not going to win this race with such a large amount of penalty. So that's also now got me thinking, is there any point in trying to really rustle his feathers? Because at the end of the day, we could both end up crashing. A lot of questions here and no answers. I'm pushing, certainly trying, and this is where we're going to help us keep in touch with the Belgian ace. So into the left-hand side, not really strong here in the 130R. I don't have the confidence for that corner. And I think this is really the first time I've tackled Suzuka full circuit here in Ride 5. And so far, so good. I'm much enjoying this one more than I did in Ride 4. So a little bit loose goes the Belgian ace. But I'm going to try and pick up more speed into turn 1. I think if I go wider, get it near the rumble strip, turn in, approach fast, I think then we can close in going into the snake, and I think that's our best chance. But right now as it stands, we just cannot keep up with the Belgian Ace. So initiate plan number... No, for God's sake, no. Oh, no way. Well, I've absolutely blown it. This is why you don't strategize in a race. I thought that was it. I thought that was the strategy that would pull it off. Not a prayer. I can't believe that. That was a tactic in Ride 4 that I used to execute all the time. I can't believe that. That shocked me. That has absolutely stunned me. Really, just the smallest of touches to that curb and it just sent me down. Oh, I can't believe that. I've blew it. I've absolutely ruined this video now. Apologies, guys and gals. I wasn't expecting that. I guess this is why I needed to practice a bit more. Well, in fact, just practice in general, I guess, would be good enough. Oh, I'm so annoyed. But oh well. It is second place. We're down by 1.5 seconds, so I guess what we can do now is just hope to pull back some time and to keep Mad Max at bay, because I do need that podium. I'm in, what, 4th place in the championship, 5th place, something like that? Had 2 pretty bad rounds. UMC was just a god-awful disaster. Excuse me, not UMC, the other one. Andalusia. Oh, and now we've lost Charlie. Charlie's in the hunt for 3rd place in the championship as well. Was it 4th? I don't remember now. We've been doing so many videos today. A little bit lost on the point systems. But yeah, actually looking forward to tackling the next couple of tracks. We will have Alton Park next, and then we will have UMC, which will be in a couple of minutes' time for me. But video-wise, will be in a few days, so definitely keep in touch. But now to the left-hand side, going a bit too tight to the apex there, and I guess that's what happens when you get a bit greedy upon the exit of the left-hander. That's a boneheaded move. Stupid decision to make there. I thought going tight to the apex would help me out there, but clearly went too tight. So any hope I had for fighting for this cup has well and truly gone, and, well, it already has gone because I can't attend the last 2 races. I'm going to be at Motorcycle Live, so I can't even compete for the last 2, but fight for 3rd place is definitely gone then. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. And look at Gilzo. Is he going around the outside into turn 1? Oh, what a move. What a move from the Irishman. As long as you don't touch the rumble strip, you're all right. Oh, wow. Beautifully done from the Irish ace. And now we have the Brazilian ace. And it's all heating up, and I feel like I'm closing in here, actually. That's 2 crashes, but we still might have a podium opportunity. Mad Max is not an easy rider to overtake, so... And God knows where we can overtake there. Not with the 2 of them, but it looks like Gilzo is breaking away ever so slightly. The assistance of the slipstream will be paying off for Mad Max, but Sergio23 right now has had a blinding race. Done everything perfect, exactly what you'd expect from pole position. He might even go for the perfect weekend as Mad Max. Whoa! We were closing in extremely quickly there to the Brazilian ace. And now to the right-hand side. It's about half a second quicker than me, but I do like this lunge. I've not done it in anyone else so far, but I'm going to sneak up on through. Sorry, Max. I do appreciate you being the moderator and channel member, but I had to get on through there because I have a 1.5 second penalty. So if I don't go for the lunge there, there's not a chance I'm going to be able to have this podium. And I don't know how much penalty Max has got. Let's say he has maybe a 10th or 2. I need to win at least by 1.4, or at least take this position by about 1.3 or 4. But how can we when we have this long straight approaching? And I don't know what it is, but if I see Gilzo ahead of me, I just get this second win and I just want to go for it. I just have to pursue the Irish ace. And Mad Max, yeah, he's 0.3 of a second behind me, so... Okay, it won't be a podium, but I guess I didn't deserve it anyway with those 2 crashes. The first crash I didn't really think was my fault. I honestly had no idea that you can't touch the rumble strip there. But the second race, the second crash, should I say? Yeah, that was totally my fault. But as late as I can then on the brakes, we might not get 3rd, but Sergio23 wins the race in stunning fashion, and Gilzo looks to be taking 2nd place with me, or possibly not me, in 3rd place. It all depends what penalty Mad Max has got. So he's across the line in 4th. Let's find out what the standings are after the penalty has been taken into consideration. Well, surprisingly enough, we did hold on to third place. I don't know what penalty Max had, but we held on to it. So, bravo to Sergio23. Fastest rider, fastest lap, and of course, pole position. Perfect weekend for the Belgian ace. But for me, third place, not too bad. But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now, with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.